Hello everybody, this is the Season 3 preview and here I'll show you what type of stuff there is. So first let's try to unlock the battle pass. Next we need looks like they added some purple treaties.
Yeah, I'm full strength build right now too. I haven't been able to get the spin. How does? I'm like, okay, I understand now.
Yeah, but what you can do is use. Let's see. If you couple it with Mighty Mjolnir, so you do Mighty Mjolnir and then into Maelstrom.
I don't think I have that one on right now. I've got the Earth Splitter. They're talking about the little sprint.
Yeah, exactly. But you can change it while in the duel.
Oh yeah, I just didn't know if you wanted to wait the timer. All right, there we go. So you can go directly into the
Yeah.
Oh. There's gonna be a lot of different. I like this class more because there's actually gonna be less of a meta and more of a. You can literally play this class any way you want because every skill is just as powerful.
Exactly, and you have a lot of diversity in the weapon itself.
Oh yeah.
How many of those Bound of Service did you guys have to buy?
Which one did you guys pick? Mercantile or
110, I think.
30?
130.
Oh, 130?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I want to see how far I can carry you.
That is so sick. Can you imagine? That one has shorter cooldown than the Nordachi ult.
Oh yeah.
Am I weird if I don't use a Nadachi ult?
Ooh,
No,
unlocked.
I actually stopped using that as well. So
Yeah, I just like the resets so much better.
I like the life steal too much.
Yeah. I like with the I can't even think of the names right now. Too busy figuring this.
Bloodlust or
Wait.
The spin one. The
At least 40 players in
Avalanche.
the Discord.
Yeah, I think it's Avalanche. No, that's the alt. The one that's not an alt that actually gives you 1200 health.
oh yeah.
Tiger's Blade. Or
Tiger's Blade.
Tiger's
Yeah, I
Claw.
like that one a lot. It does so much damage.
The
I wanted to
problem
see
is
if I could-
yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna say I wanted to see if I could throw you against an object and you would do more damage from that.
I actually have 5 of the purple schematics for Nodachi laying around, but I don't want to craft it. That's with my RNG.
Oh, sorry.
Why aren't you?
Yeah,
I feel you.
I have those, you know, maxed with the blue ones or the blue schematics, and I'd probably get like a green drop or gray drop off of it if I'm lucky.
I'm excited to try out these pikemen, dude. That's one of the biggest things I want to see. Obviously, the 5 stars are gonna be pretty awesome.
If
But
you haven't noticed, in the seasonal store, there are purple doctrines
yeah,
that are day. Out of one of those, I got a perk that allows you to charge any unit.
charge any unit. Like you just get charge on it.
But is it actually on all units? Because when you look at it, it says for polearm infantry only on those 2, and then you have prefecture pikemen. 2 for the prefecture pikemen. Reduces charge cooldown by 12 seconds.
Nice.
And armor penetration increased by 240 while charging.
Just thinking that might change the dynamic a little bit. Having abilities on those things rather than just stats.
Alright, soon we can start streaming then, or are we waiting
Once they give us the okay.
There wasn't anything saying that we couldn't not stream when I talked to Drew yesterday.
Yeah,
Well,
no
they
NDA.
stated something
well,
today.
There's a post in the actual discussion.
They don't
Yeah, I
want you to
started
see
and
all
they
the
told me to
beginning.
stop.
Catch it.
Yeah. And when people see in the beginning part of us starting up, I don't know.
Yeah, something about that. They want to see what we can do with crap.
Why can't we do that?
We are doing that.
No, I'm just saying people would say that.
I like the changes to the map though.
Guys, I have a really stupid question though. Is it on purpose that you can't reach more than level 25 on the battle pass?
No, what?
What? No, go buy the bound of whatever they're called. They're in the store. You have all those sovereigns to buy.
Yeah, they go to
What's
the
it called? Bound of service. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy 130.
Hello, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
For some reason, I can't hear anybody.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, watch Discord crash now.
Yeah, right.
Whole thing explodes.
Yeah, where'd you get that purple doctrine thing from? Where did you see it? Because I didn't see
It's
it.
in seasonal
5.
store on page.
Yeah. Hit F5 and go to the 3rd page.
Did I fucking pass it? Probably. Go figure.
All these fresh conquistadors and Romans.
Okay, I swear to God, I'm just freaking dumb.
I want to make this schematic. Oh, shit. Oh, and we have the powdered silver or gold dust already. Do it.
I made it.
Who's having a birthday?
Hello, everyone. It's me again. Can someone say something so I can hear? Make sure you guys can talk.
Hello. What's up, man?
Something. We're not
What's
here.
up? What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, guys,
Ready?
I have a lot of Surains, but how can I use them now on the battle pass? What do you have to buy? I'm so freaking lost at the moment.
The bound of service it'll give you glory to unlock more.
You
And I
need to
think-
buy it at the cash shop, yes.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, I'm on C. Yeah.
Bound of
Under-
service. It's like first page, I believe. The consumables.
Consumables?
Yes.
Bound of service
Yep.
here. Got him. Yeah. Thank you very much.
130. I think. Yeah, that's what I
Yes,
did.
correct.
I only have 25 million silver. Can I please have more? No.
Breaks battles.
So they changed the map. It's a circle now.
The mini map, yeah. And
No,
it
you
moves
could
with
always you could always change it. You can change
Oh,
it back.
really?
Just hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always been that way.
Okay,
Like a
I
nice
was
little
interested.
outline to every
what?
building.
I like it actually.
Wait, how
Yeah,
do
you
you
can change it back and forth in the game.
There's the little refresh button that's right beside it. If you hit Alt and then just drag your mouse cursor down there and click that refresh button.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've honestly never noticed it.
Well, now you know.
Right? I feel so lame.
Damn it! I forgot rings. Now I gotta run back to this damn guy.
Right?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed it. I thought I was going crazy.
Forgot to grab fucking steel plates.
Oh shit! What did I forget? I don't have ring.
Drew, so when can we start streaming? When Drew gets in?
Can someone say something now?
Hello.
Taco.
Hello.
I don't know what's going on with my Discord. I don't
Bacon
hear
bits.
anything.
Yeah.
Check your source in Discord. What are you using? You can't hear me.
Maybe his headset is
Yep, because he's just gonna hear that one.
It's voice to text I'm using, guys. No.
Check.
Obviously, someone wanted to make a phone call.
And this guy's pretty good.
It's Eddie.
Oh, I don't have any stamina.
That might be Lizzie.
I want to see how the Nodachi goes
Oh,
up against.
their eyes usually.
If they didn't buff it, it's not gonna do well.
Who's got the Nadachi? Where is it? Bring it.
I'm about to put it on right now.
Let's go. I'm waiting.
Give me a legendary. Yes. All right. GG boys. No. Where'd it go?
Beatfreak, where are you?
At the fountain next to the smith. I'm crafting now the extra schematic.
I need
Go fight me. Go
someone.
fight me.
I'll
Go.
fight.
One
Can
second,
I
one
fight you?
second.
I need to fight someone.
Come. Where are you? I'm
coming.
near the smith.
Oh, I was just over there. Come to the broken fountain. There's room. I still gotta get my tires on.
Behind you, Pete. Behind you. Where are you running? Why are you running?
Hold on, let me get this. F5.
Hey
I just
guys,
picked-
8.
as you probably noticed, we're having a little technical difficulties here. So go ahead and just keep hanging out, and then we'll be with you guys like in a couple minutes here.
All right.
Shut up, Nico.
Meow.
What?
I'm being bullied again. Put me down, kid.
No.
Put me down.
Leave me
Fucking
alone.
short sword.
Okay, I can hear people now.
Yeah.
Sure, you can hear it.
I can hear again. It was a permission issue. Fantastic. Now I gotta.
It's awesome if you have permission.
How does this?
You guys all had more permissions than I did in this voice channel, apparently. So, okay, I apologize. I apologize for the delay in that. Last time I connected to a voice chat in Discord, it worked completely fine. This time it didn't. So, joys. I was thinking that things were going too smoothly this morning anyway. So I closed my game to see if that was that, but it's not. So it's going to be loud for a second. But welcome to the Season 3 preview event for the content creators. I'm very happy to see so many people here, and I hope that you guys do enjoy and get a lot out of this event and get... your audience enjoys it as well. Hopefully you'll be able to show pretty much everything Season 2 or Season 3 has to offer here. We are going to keep the servers open for 24 hours, so it'll be open till 9 a.m. My time, which is Pacific time, so I guess that's, 6 p.m. in European Central Time. So 24 hours. So after the event, we'll leave this guy open for you guys. You guys could coordinate your own battles or do, rebel camps or, take the time to check out the units and do whatever you guys want to do. In terms of the way that you guys' characters set up, so you guys should have tons of Sovereign. You should have all the units unlocked and maxed out. You should have enough Sovereign to purchase the Bonds of Service, which is like basically the Scrolls of Glory from previous seasons. If you haven't yet, you can just go to the normal store and purchase. You need about 125 of them to get to tier 100 in Battle Pass, and that'll unlock basically all the new cosmetics and stuff like that. So you'll be able to show those off as well. And so if you guys haven't done that yet, you can do that while I'm talking. I'm not sharing my screen or streaming or anything like that, so while I am going through this, I'm hoping that you guys will just keep up on your own screens and show everything off. So if you guys are ready, I think that we can just jump straight in with some introductions in terms of who's here and who's supporting you guys for the event. So if you guys don't know, I'm Drew. I'm the influencer manager here at My Games. The community management team has very kindly volunteered their time to help out with this event as well, in the form of answering some questions, providing some translations if need be, and whatnot. So, community managers, if you guys want to quickly introduce yourselves, by all means, please do.
Sure. You guys know me. I'm a Tage Neko, NA community manager.
Kaden, the English European community manager.
Pablo Banu, the Spanish community manager.
He spoke so fast.
So Chib's in the chat, but his mic's muted at the minute, so maybe he'll say hello in a bit when he remembers.
That's cool. Okay, so if you guys are all ready, if you guys got your streams going and everything like that, we can jump right in. So
we were waiting to be able to start our streams, eh?
Cool. Please do so now if you haven't already. I'll give you guys a few minutes before I start talking. And then I did mention on the Discord that we are not going to have like a dedicated Q&A period after I do my spiel, my lecture.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully most of your questions will have already been answered, or we can take some questions on the fly if we go over something and you just have a quick question about that specific functionality or something like that. And then throughout the day while you're streaming or working or just playing around on the PTR and whatnot, we'll be online, so you can just drop your questions into the Q&A channel. Remember to tag either myself or community manager when you post your questions, so we don't miss them. And yeah, so we'll still be able to get you the information you need. It's just the Q&A session. The whole goal of this is to get you guys into the game as quickly as possible and showing off the stuff. So, which is why I'm gonna try to minimize how much I talk as much as possible as well. So, cool. So let me know when you guys are all ready.
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 Ready for takeoff.
Yeah, ready. Ready.
Ready.
We should have just
ready
together.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's just quickly jump into Battle Pass. This will be pretty much the majority of stuff that I'm going to show, or that I'll talk about today. Preemptively, before we get into that, just a quick note on the patch notes. We will be publishing the patch notes tomorrow in English. As always, with a big update like this, they're quite extensive, and in terms of the process for us, it's not just a matter of grabbing the patch notes from our development team and just posting them up. That we have to make sure that we review it and we take out stuff that we haven't taken for our version and whatnot. And so tomorrow the patch notes will be available in English, with the translated patch notes coming early next week in terms of German, Spanish, and French. So you'll be able to review those tomorrow. And for Battle Pass and Season 3 and all the Season 3 content, so if you get you guys hit F5, and you'll bring up the seasonal content. So like previous seasons, you're going to have your seasonal level. That's going to be displayed with the green flag there. Everybody should be at, I guess if you have the Battle Pass, you might be at different, but I'm at 1 right now. This overview page is just basically what it is. An overview shows the dates for the season and a cool cinematic this time around. So I'm switching over to the Battle Pass tab. And in here is very much like previous seasons, where it shows you the rewards for progressing through the season. For each tier, there's going to be a reward. The top row is the free rewards that you get just for progressing through the season, and the bottom row is the premium rewards, which basically other way around. Sorry. The top row is the premium rewards. The bottom row is the free rewards. So if you purchase the Battle Pass, you will be eligible to get the content from the top row. Bottom row is the free rewards. So in terms, just to note, in terms of some of the key rewards that we have this time around. So tier 1, you get you get some hero attire, the seasonal hero attire. Tier 20, you get another some unit attire. Tier 35, you get mount attire. So I'm not going to name them all off. You guys can see this while we go. So the Umbra is at 35. Tier 50, I skipped too far, is where you get so the hero attire. The tier 50 hero attire is, I believe, the attire that we've been using in all the key art and that you've seen for Season 3. Tier 70, you get some more unit attire, but you also get a weapon attire selection kit. And so what this will do is it'll allow you to get you get the seasonal Season 3 skin for one weapon, in which case you can choose your preferred weapon and whatnot. I just wanted to let you guys know that this is not the only way to get the weapon skins. You can also purchase this this box from the seasonal store as well, using the seasonal currency that you get. And then,
can we talk about level 60?
Nope. Let's just get through this. Tier 85 is horse attire, and then tier 100 is hero attire. So level 60, an epic schematic crate, and the unit medal. What's your question?
It was more about the epic schematics, about how we're actually going to get one for once.
Yeah, schematics and doctrines. We will get into that. I promise.
Okay.
Yep. And in terms of all the attires and everything, so I have shared assets for everything that's coming for Season 3 in terms of all the skins. I'm just going to drop a link into the discussion chat real quick, just for those who did miss it. Everything's on the cloud, in our creator cloud in there. And this time around, we got some really cool videos of the renders as well. So it does like a 360 view around that. And in terms of the assets, we've got way better assets for all of the new content for Season 3 this time around than we did in Season 2. So there's a lot of good stuff in there that you guys can use to show off in your streams and in your videos. So I do highly recommend that you guys take the time, explore all the assets that are there, and grab what you need and show them off. All right, the next section, seasonal store, very much like the previous season 2. This store is going to have some consumables, some of the attires that are the new attires, the weapon skins. There's a whole bunch of stuff that will be useful to you guys throughout the season. And as with previous seasons, you won't be able to get enough of the seasonal currencies. Honestly, I can't remember how they're pronounced. Barboots. Community manager, want to jump in here? Correct me.
Which is right.
Anyways, those are the seasonal currencies. So you're not going to get enough to buy everything in the store. All right. So when you come to the store, choose what you want wisely. In terms of what you will get from the battle pass, if you're going through just the free battle pass, you will get 1,500 of the seasonal currency. If you purchase the premium battle pass, you will get 2,300. So just keep that in mind. I mean, you guys are all going to be able to do the math anyway, so you guys can share that. And yeah, and you will notice in here on the 3rd page that we do have rare and epic doctrines, and we'll get into that in a little bit as well. Okay, so the mall. I figured we just jump straight into it. So the new class. Click here to unlock. Okay, I've done that. I mean, you guys have seen a lot of the articles and the content that we've published about it. This is, in my opinion, pretty cool new class. It's got some pretty interesting skills, and I'm quite anxious to see how it's going to do on the battlefield. And rather than spend a lot of time talking about it, I'd rather just let you guys play around with it and show it off in the streams and get to know it on yourself. So I will list off a couple of the skills that it does have in terms of things that you'll be able to unlock. So it's got the heavy strike, which launches a number of swings, rising attack, a circle attack, which is you know what? I'll let you guys discover that on your own, so it doesn't ruin anything. A quick impact attack, fast dash, the ground smash, the combat grapple, which is actually pretty cool, and I believe that's the one that's in the video in the when you unlock it. And that's all that I have listed at the moment. So again, I'll really want you guys to discover this on your own and have some fun with it. In terms of the way that you unlock these skills, so it's a little bit different for this class. If you go to the unit challenges, so I am on this screen now. Once you've unlocked the mall, which is unlocked when you hit tier 25 in Battle Pass, so it's not actually part of the Battle Pass as a reward, but that's when it unlocks, is when you've progressed to that tier in the pass. Paid or free, doesn't matter. We're not making people pay for the mall. It's just you have to earn it. But the skill pages the skills in the skill pages are earned by completing the mall challenges. So if you go to the unit challenges, you click on mall, and you can see there's a number of different sets of challenges to complete, and as you progress through these challenges and complete them, they will unlock the skills for you. Now, in terms of once the season is over, we believe that skills will be unlocked in the same manner that other classes' skills get unlocked. But for while the season is active, you have to complete the challenges. Cool. Any questions so far? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
All right. So since we're on the unit challenges page, we'll just stick with that. And so in here, you'll see 4 of the new units that are available. Very much like the previous seasons, the way to unlock the units is to complete their challenges. So, and units are only going to be available at specific points during the season in terms of when their challenges unlock. And so the first one is, the tier 1 guards. Those will unlock right when the season begins, and then a certain amount of time after the pikemen unlock and so forth and so forth. And in terms of the challenges, they're done a little bit differently this time around. So if you click into the guards there, you'll notice that this one, because it's a tier 1, only has three stages of challenges, and this I think this is pretty cool because each stage has its own reward, and when you complete the first stage, you will get a contract to use temporary versions of that unit. So which means that you can use the unit while progressing through the rest of the challenges. And so for example, for this guard, the first one, when you complete the first set of challenges, you get a 3-day contract. And then when you complete the second set of challenges, then you get the permanent versions of them. And then when you complete the final stage, then you get a legendary doctor, which is specific to that unit, which is pretty nice. When you are progressing through the challenges and the experience that you're earning for your unit with the temporary units count towards the permanent version. So if you have leveled up your units a couple of times with the temporary versions, that progression will count towards the permanent version. So you're not hitting the restart button when you get the permanent version. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So I mean, a lot of the similar functionality that you would expect from the season 2, but with some changes, which I think are actually pretty nice too, in terms of just having the temporary versions is nice as well. For those who are just joining the game and didn't get an opportunity to unlock the season 2, I don't know if that was a question or just a sound effect. If you didn't get a chance to participate in season 2 and didn't get to unlock those units, there is a way to work towards unlocking them in this season. And so you'll see a new tab here up in the top left corner. And then season 2, you can switch over to going against those season's units and switch for free. So you just have to actually activate it. Oh, wait a minute. It says spend 1,000 silver. So, okay, so it says for free, but it also says spend for 1,000. I will seek clarification on whether it's free or not.
It was in the post you made about it, that it was going to cost 1,000 silver.
Okay, then this localization is not the most current. Okay. Okay, so 1,000 silver to switch back over. And then it's just like previous season, you progress through the challenges, you get, we've gone over all that already in the last season. So yeah, that's pretty much it for unit challenges. We've shown you guys the units, we've made the assets available for the units. In this preview event, you guys already have the units. We've given them to you. They are maxed out as well as you guys requested, so you guys won't have to do the challenges in a day to be able to play with them. So they should all be available to you guys now to play around with for the rest of the day. Aside from the doctrines, are there any questions?
I have a quick question, Drew.
Sure.
So say you switch back to season 2. Say you already unlocked some of them, but let's say you haven't unlocked the Keshigs yet. Would you have to re-unlock all those units again just to get back to the Keshigs?
No, I believe that the progression that you made during the previous season will still be applied to this season. So when you switch back over to, I believe that's the functionality. I will seek 100% confirmation on that. I don't think that you need to actually restart the whole progression again.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay.
Drew, just to confirm, you don't have to actually.
Yo, you don't? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. So I was like 98% sure. I always want to make sure that I give you guys good information.
Yeah. I do have a question. I'm looking in the unit challenges for the season 2 stuff, and I see that fangs are a reward in there. Are we able to use that to get some of the previous cosmetics from season 2?
So I would bet that this is a issue with localization that needs to be updated because I don't believe that this is gonna. What you guys are seeing here is the actual final localization. In terms of functionality, it is what we're gonna release on next week, 21st. But I do believe that the localization is still working through. So I don't believe there's going to be any Fang rewards for that because we would have to re-enable both seasonal stores. So I will see clarification for that, but I don't think that you would get any Fangs. I know
Fangs.
No, it's just a placeholder.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Which also begs the question is, will you receive this season's currency that I can't seem to pronounce from that? So I guess that one I don't actually know, so I'll have to ask about that. Okay, pretty much it for the units. Like I said, give you guys the time. You guys have the rest of the day to play around with the units, discover their strengths and weaknesses, and have some fun with them. Next one is the campaign. So campaigns, this will be super quick. It's the same campaign that is in Season 2. The only changes that are coming is in terms of the UI, we are going to... I've been told that we are going to clarify these days. So if you're looking at this screen and the Baron's War, it says day 117 to day 104. I believe we're going to actually put dates there rather than days to make it a little bit more clear when that phase of the season begins. And then in terms of the rewards for the Conqueror City, I believe it's something still being discussed. There hasn't been any solid decisions on it. But beyond that, I don't really have any additional information to share in terms of other changes to the campaign, because quite frankly, I'm not aware of any other than that one discussion that's happening. So pretty straightforward. And what haven't I covered other than Doctrine? So I pretty much covered everything that's coming in this season, and giving you guys all an opportunity to play with it. So I think that we can talk a little bit about the doctrines and give you guys a little bit of information about that. So I'm back in the unit challenges tab. I've gone into the guards just to have something to reference. So in terms of the legendary doctrines, so when you complete the challenges for the units, you will get a doctrine that's specific to that unit, but we are adding other legendary doctrines in Season 3. They're not going to be super OP like you would expect from, or that you may have seen from other versions, but they are going to be quite powerful because they're going to be hard to earn, so we need to reward that effort. And sorry, I'm just going to take a quick drink, getting kind of dry. So there's going to be a couple different types of these doctrines in terms of the duration. Some of them will be temporary in terms of they last 3 or 7 days before they expire. Some will be permanent versions of the doctrines. And the seasonal doctrines that you get from the unit challenges and from other means will only be available to use during this season. So once the season expires, sort of those doctrines. Just look through my notes here. The main way you get these doctrines is going to be through these unit challenges, but if you go into the seasonal store and go to the third tab, you'll see that you can also purchase doctrines from the store there. And again, you only have a finite amount of seasonal currency to use, so use it wisely. So, like most other doctrines, when you apply them to the unit, they will be sealed to that unit, meaning you can't take them off and put them on another unit. Doctrines cannot be salvaged. And yeah, so my last point is, so regardless of whether doctrines are equipped or not, or they're sitting in your inventory, at the end of the season, they will expire. And I'm sure that you guys are going to have some questions about this. Anybody? Questions? Or did I just do a fantastic job in explaining that?
Did you just say they will expire at the end of the season?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask too, Drew.
I did. Regardless of where...
So if you already attached it to the unit, once the season ends, it'll disappear off the unit?
Correct.
Temporary doctrines anyway.
Yeah.
So the doctrines are rather an experiment to see whether or not it should be finally implemented in the game or not.
Oh, I can't speak for that.
And there will not be permanent versions of these for now, just these timed ones.
Correct, in that there are doctrines that will only, once you apply them, will only be of use for 3 days, and then they will expire. So, in other durations, and then there are permanent versions. I say that in quotations, in that the doctrines will last till the end of the season if you apply them. But once the season is over, they disappear.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
So we see that Carnifex is now giving us plus 10 to most stats instead of 100 leadership. Is there any type of change that'll happen to leadership base, or is it going to stay at 700 forever?
I don't actually have an answer for that question. That is a good one. I will list it in... I'm going to put some notes in Discord here. Actually.
Thank you.
Sorry for my... Give me one moment.
You're fine. On a cosmetic note, I also noticed that when you equip the attires now, it actually permanently stays. You don't actually have to swap manually the attires when you swap weapons. And so now the attires will come across when you apply them. In the past, if you change weapons, you'd have to go and reapply your skin to the new weapon. So I've been swapping between the different ones, and it auto swaps it for me.
Oh, good call. Nice find.
It's convenient.
No longer the dark days of equipment swap.
Okay, so I just put that note in there. Okay. So are there any other questions concerning doctrines?
Yes. You can spend the seasonal currency on getting doctrines, and they will only last for a day.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
This nerf was supposed to be announced a while back, and can you confirm if the Carnifex passive change will be effective next season?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand anything you said. You had a lot of feedback.
Alright, sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Alright, so can you confirm if the Carnifex set nerf will be effective next season? Because it was announced a while back by some dev notes that they were removing the 100 leadership. Will it be effective start of season 3?
That's in the patch notes for this season. The leadership will be removed from the Carnifex.
You actually have a set in your inventory. It'll show the bonuses. It's been changed here.
I can see it by mousing over. I'm just wondering if that will be going live.
Well, like we said before, the version that you're playing is the version that we're going live with.
Alright, so then most likely it will be effective then.
With the caveat that the localization may be updated between then and now. It's something that's constantly being worked on.
Sounds good, thank you.
Cool. Okay.
Odd question, Drew. Odd question. Sure. Inside the unit challenges up here, it shows... I know this is purely just a vanity thing, but there's a nice red mall hero attire. I don't see that anywhere, like as a win, a challenge, or anything. Is that something that'll just be available through the store?
You going through the...
That doesn't look like an attire. That looks like that's the armor you get for the mall, like the signature armor, like the sun armor for the Nadachi. That's what it looked like to me, because it's in the trailer if you watch the animations.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but everywhere I'm looking at on here, I don't see it anywhere. So I was just wondering if that comes with the mall when you unlock the mall.
Community managers may need to correct me on this, but I believe this is the default appearance for it when you get them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the schematic runner.
Good. Kage would.
Got you. So that one schematic that says whatever hammer, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the unparalleled. Oh, I can't say it. But that set. Yeah, that set is what this schematic would bring up. Is that look?
I
believe so, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, thank you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that's the case. I'm not 100% sure, to be quite honest. It could be that this is a different skin that will be available through some sort of event later. But yeah, but I believe, yeah.
Another question here. We noticed, like we talked about, so the seasonal store has the 3 pages that gives us 3 epic and 3 rare weekly doctrines that we can choose. As far as I didn't hear if we talked about this, but as far as I see for the epic, there's only 4 things related to Prefecture Pikemen, and then in the rare, there's another 3 things. Basically, 2 of them are Prefecture Pike specifically, and others
No,
pole arm.
I've lost what you mean.
Okay.
So you're referring to, you're talking about the store and the unit challenges, or
No, F5 seasonal store. There's a 3rd page to it. We can buy 3 epic doctrines per week, and the epic doctrines that we could buy seem there's 2 Prefecture Pikes. One is allows the thing to charge, and whatever the other one is. So are those going to change every week, or is it just every week we have a chance to buy the same doctrine?
that is a good question. I don't actually have an answer for that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So season. Okay.
Seasonal Star wants them to stay the same, apparently.
Yeah, been fed the answer. It's they will stay the same. They won't refresh on a weekly basis. Correct. They will not refresh on a weekly basis. Yeah, and just to know that the doctrines in the store are different from the doctrines that you earn from the unit challenges. Cool. All right. Go ahead. If you have a question, please.
It's not really more of a question. It's more of an observation. So I was doing a duel with the longsword and shield, and I saw they kind of fixed the text a little bit on it, saying it knocks down, but testing it again, it still doesn't knock down.
Okay.
For the shield bash. So is it high up there on being fixed? Is it kind of low?
I can't speak to those sort of very specific changes and questions. Those are things that you're gonna have to wait to read on the patch notes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have one for you. When you talk to the Watchman, you have a new option called Transport Goods. What's that about?
I don't actually have an answer for that one either.
It says
Again,
you have nothing to be consigned when you click on it.
Like I said, I don't have an answer for that one, and those sort of smaller changes and smaller additions are things that you're gonna have to refer to the patch notes for.
Okay, so transport
Yep.
goods. We're not for it.
Well, maybe that has to do with something like when when goods get left at another fief and you're at another fief. Maybe that's some way to transport it without you having to go all the way over there.
That's what I would assume. It's more than likely you'll pay like a fee of some silver or sovereigns to be able to transfer it.
Okay, so I've been fed the answer for this one too. So you're now able to check available resources of any fief and stronghold in the market menu and receive it via delivery. You no longer need to travel to the fief to collect the purchased resources, but you can if you wish. Delivery will incur a fee, which will increase depending on how far away the resources are and how big the package is. The further away and the bigger the package, the more expensive the fee will be.
So it's kind
Makes
of
perfect sense.
Cool.
Cool.
Big brain.
Another question about the leadership from the Carnifex.
Like I said, I don't really have much of an answer for you there in that one. Well, I might have to get a community manager to take this one. But go ahead.
Which one? Will there be something to substitute for the missing leadership? I mean, will the for example, the leadership cost of some units go down since the maximum leadership you can get now is lower? Or is this just that they thought there's too much leadership, you can get too much leadership, and now they're taking it away?
Realistically, it'll be very hard for us to answer developer, methodology right now, or why that is. Like, we can look into it later, but right now we wouldn't be able to give you that kind of thing. Instead, they just changed the bonus to be more strength, agility, etc.
Okay, thanks.
Of course.
One question that continuously pops up, it actually just popped up in the chat, and I know that we've talked about this too, but just to have it confirmed to the chat, will the tier lock system from Frontier be bought over to the my.com version?
Can't answer that question. Those are guys. I will.
True, that one I can answer. We're not getting that lockout system.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'd caution everybody not to get too crazy specific questions. I mean, these are things. If there's a lot of stuff that's going to be listed in the patch notes, and the patch notes are pages upon pages of information, and we could spend the next 3 hours doing questions and reviewing the patch notes, even though they're going to be published tomorrow. So I would actually just stay focused on the season 3 stuff here in terms of the new content and the battle pass and whatnot. And then I do also want to just quickly go over ranked battles and start getting you guys into gameplay too. So
let's do some ranked battles, baby.
Okay. Cool. All right. So
actually, I have one more question, if okay.
Sure.
What about crafting items now? Is it possible? Because there's no flea market now for the materials, so everybody who uses them all can't craft anything better than the blue weapon.
Sorry, I'm not sure I understood the question. So basically,
So I mean, is it possible now to actually craft a weapon which is legendary or epic at least, or do we have to stay with the maul weapon, or what it's called in English?
Are you talking about the mall we have right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you get the purple schematic, and you can salvage horse equipment and make it right now.
Yep.
Okay, because I went to the what it's called, smith in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I tried it, but it said I don't have the materials for it.
Salvage horse equipment.
You don't have them. Simple.
You can go buy the salvage material. You have 25 million bronze.
Okay,
silver.
so it's open. I haven't checked now if the market is already open. That's
Not the market, but you go
Not the
to
market. You can go
the
to Smuggler and buy in
to
the
the
Smuggler.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, good idea. Thank you very much. Sorry.
To get a free purple maul from the normal quest, once you complete a War Scholar quest, he gives you a choice of picking up a purple weapon, and you can pick up a purple maul that way.
Okay.
Just follow the main.
Where's that at?
Hey guys, I'm gonna cut you guys off. Let's.
All right.
This is something
Let's
you guys
focus on
can
this.
chat about after the
Yeah.
presentation. Yep.
Sounds good.
Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so I've left the season screen and I've just hit J. And on the far right tab, you'll see ranked battles. So I'm going to just quickly give you guys a quick rundown of how this is and give you guys some information in terms of the breakdown of the tiers and the maps that are available for ranked battles. But so ranked battles are not going to be available next week in terms of the day that we release. They will be available shortly after that. A character must be level 100 or above to be able to participate. Currency does not drop from this mode, and similar to free battles, players will not receive any permanent losses or damage to unit kits. Artillery is limited in this mode in that attackers can only have 2 artillery and defenders can only have 1. There are multiple tiers of these ranked that you need to work through, and so I'm going to drop in the announce Q&A chat. Let me just format this real quick.
There's going to be a list of the new doctrines in the patch notes as well, correct?
I believe so. I actually haven't had a chance to review everything in the patch notes, to be quite honest. It's a long list, so. Okay. So I just shared the tiers. And in terms of the maps, there's going to be 4 sieges and 6 field. That'll be available in ranked, and they are this formatting again. Oh, I pushed enter too quick.
Ooh, we get Hidden City back.
There, that's a little bit more readable.
You pop.
Okay, so I've shared that, and you guys can share that with your audience.
Thank you to the developers for moving the middle mouse button away from or allowing you to set the Battlefield chat wheel. That's now in key settings now.
Yep, indeed, it's been changed.
Can I ask a question?
Sure. We will try to answer if we can.
What kind? Can you expect any sort of rewards from reaching a certain rank in the ranked battles, or is it just bragging rights?
In terms of the rewards, I don't actually have a lot of information about what the rewards are going to be. I know that it's something that's in discussion right now, similar to the Conqueror City discussions that are ongoing, and that's pretty much everything that I can say at the moment. So.
Okay. Yeah, so basically there will be rewards for sure for the top rankers, but we still don't have any information to share at the moment regarding what they will be.
Okay. Alright, so that's my rundown of the ranked battles, and pretty much everything that I wanted to talk with you guys about today in terms of just presenting the new content to you guys and whatnot. Again, the patch notes are going to be delivered tomorrow, and you'll be able to, your very specific questions will likely be answered in that, and if they aren't, then reach out to either community manager or myself on our Discord here, and we will try to get you guys the information. And now I just wanted to let you guys get into some battles, so...
Sorry for interrupting. I have questions about this. Few questions. Can I ask about everything? Because I have on my chat much questions, and yeah, they ask me to.
Yeah. Again, we will. There's going to be a lot of information in the patch notes, so we're not going to be able to answer your super specific questions about X, Y, and Z changes. Not going to answer any questions about any of the changes to the units or heroes or anything like that. But ask and we'll try to answer them if we can.
Okay, the first question was about market. What item on the market will happen after 21? They vanish if we don't take it, or they will still be on the market?
I'm not sure what you mean by the 21.
Because there was announcement about we should take items because market will be reset, and people are asking about it. If they don't take, they lose their items or what?
Yeah, no, you won't be losing your items. Basically, they will be sent back to your inventory.
Okay, and yeah, I have many questions about class, but you just say you will be not able to answer.
Well, that stuff will be answered in the patch notes, right? So.
Okay, but if it not find the answer, can I send the question to you?
Of course.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I would suggest that at this point, any further questions that you guys have during the during while your playtime here for the next little while, just drop them in the chat, and we'll be online and happy to answer what we can, or at least steer you in the right direction. So we've set up ranked battles to get you guys playing here, so you'll be able to play some of that. And for the first one, so I would suggest let's get you guys into gameplay, get you guys enjoying, get your hands on the units and whatnot. So we've set it up right now just for the sheer amount of people that are attending this event, because we have a lot of us here. The battles have been set up for 11 versus 11, I believe. And if you guys are ready, then we'll start playing.
I have one question.
Sure.
When can we make questions about the units?
I would
Sorry?
suggest.
Yeah.
I would highly suggest that. I mean, in terms of you're talking about like balance changes and other such stuff to the units, I would suggest that you wait until you can review the patch notes tomorrow, and because I imagine that a lot of the questions around that specific aspect will be answered in the patch notes. But if you have general questions about the units, we can try to answer them now.
Okay, no, it's about I will wait for the patch notes.
Yeah.
Did you guys only unlock the ranked battles, or can we do just standard battles too?
After we get a few ranked battles, and I can ask our GM to unlock other stuff.
Okay.
What do you guys just want? Free battles?
Free battles would honestly be kind of cool. You know, since Siege.
Yeah, true.
5 gold units apiece, baby.
Yep,
So
true.
we can actually try out every single new unit at the same time.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
The leadership, that is. You can only probably load in 2 or 3 of them.
Well, the free battles are the ones with.
Oh yeah, free battles. Gotcha. I was talking about the ranked.
Yeah. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck.
Alright, let's read this for a second. New peasants, yes.
Okay, so guys, at this point, that's pretty much the conclusion of our presentation in terms of what we wanted to go over and talk with you guys about. I basically consider you guys just in free play now. Like I said, I wanted you guys to try a couple of the ranked battles just to get in there and show it off and show your communities how it works. And then, so start matchmaking now if you guys are set up. I'll stick around on the call here for,
Oh yeah, let's see if anybody wants some Horizon right now. Let's go.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's move on. God, ranked battle. I'm already in the queue.
I feel like we should have everybody join ranked for the first couple matches, and then after that, it's up to y'all.
Second, the notion of like, let's do ranked for a bit, but then if we want to test all the units out, a free battle would be a nicer environment for that to showcase all of them.
Guys, wait for everyone.
Yeah. Just to note, free battles are unlocked now. So.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
Let's go ranked battles. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Is there?
I'm queuing.
I'm already queued. Yeah.
I'm already queuing.
Me too.
They're open.
On 3, 2, 1, go.
Is there any restrictions of us wanting to jump back to our own discords when we play, or should we just stay?
No, you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
And as Drew mentioned, if you've got any questions during your stream, don't hesitate to actually share them on the announce Kwanda chat, and we'll do our best with the other community managers and Drew to answer them.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem.
Nice.
Popped.
Oh, I popped.
Oh, yeah, it
There
did.
it is. Let's roll. Let's see. Oh man, I'm going with a spear and light
Oh,
armor.
let's go.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I was
All
showing
heaven.
somebody the spear.
I'm not gonna lie, this mall fucking slaps, man. This
I
shit-
do, man. I'm liking them all.
Whoa, what is this? Ogolia? This is
It's
awesome.
The mall was a lot faster than I expected that it would be.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
was
this
my
is,
shocking,
I did not expect the raw damage of it too. Like that ultimate that just slammed the hammer on the ground charge. That
Alright,
half
guys.
health.
Here's a strategy. Place crossbows and mortars everywhere.
Okay.
Got Caden on my team, we win automatically.
Ancient World War II. Here we go.
I don't see.
Yeah, this map is from the original. Back, I know they had to pull it out because of the terrible frames that it had way back when.
I'll try out these mercenaries.
Oh, da hat wieder jemand Kaff gespielt, Alter. Was für Wichser.
I guess we're gonna try out these mercenaries.
Doch, wir haben ein bisschen Kaff mit drin.
So guys,
Hey,
rank battle is only 3, 6, 9, 11 versus 11.
It's for today because we don't have the capacity.
Alright guys, let's
Okay,
hear some
but it will
feelings.
be 15 versus 15, right?
Yeah.
So
they say it will be 11 versus 11.
No.
Just for today. That's just for today.
Yeah, we've got it set just because of the number of people that we have in the preview event. We've set it up for 11 v 11. So
Yeah, I
get it. So
not a spear guy. So Heldy, give me some.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think I see enough malls.
Calv meta?
Alrighty, guys, where are we gonna set up our trench line?
I wanna go B. I just wanna go
Trenches.
B.
I'm just going right in. I don't really care. I want to see what these dudes can do.
Gotta go fast.
So my
Somebody-
concern was this balancing is that now that cavalry is useless, it will just be ranged spam.
It's
Wait,
not
so-
useless.
Shields are
Yeah,
also
that's-
useless, they get penetrated.
Don't go for the caps, just go for kills.
I got hammer surfs coming. Watch out.
I mean, the beta will just be ranged spam. Shields are useless, cap is useless, so...
I have an issue I have an issue with just the blanket statements of like this is useless, this is useless now.
Yeah, Cav's
the
not
problem
useless,
is
just got nerfed because it was OP.
we tried right now and not even one horse could reach the shields. That's why I'm asking if we can
No
take
more hammer
questions or not.
time.
He means the crossbows.
I forgot there's
So-
no roll on the hammer.
Dark day.
Help me.
All my hammer time guys are gone. All those little hammer surfs. I love those hammer surfs are crazy.
Put me down! Put me down!
Right in,
Closer one.
that was perfect. Right into the bike. Oh, we gotta push that.
What the fuck?
I got one, I got one.
Gotta push that.
Oh my goodness.
What are these squishier than archers? What the hell?
That is,
I'm telling you right now, nothing is sexier than going into battle with one of these fluffy.
So what about the rewards
hats
for
on.
each rank tier?
I love it.
So we did talk about that briefly. There will be rewards for ranked battles. It's just we haven't we don't have the finalized information on what those rewards are going to be at this time.
May I ask, what about is the matchmaking? It's like in League of Legends, you have two divisions and legions, or just about the points?
Units.
So it's based on what tier you're in, and I shared the tier in our chat in the Discord in terms of which points correspond to which tier.
Ooh! Oh, these guys are good. I like these
Crossbow
swordsmen.
boys.
Wait, if you're carrying a guy around with multi on the board, do you still hit them?
So are we in a queue right now, or are people outside fighting?
Oh, nice! He picked me up and did me.
There is a second cube
me up
going right now, and the GM is slowly making changes to make sure that that cube
Now, is that ranked or free?
I think everybody's in ranked at the
Okay,
moment.
yeah, sorry. There's just a lot going on in my chat, trying to keep up with that too.
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of chat here now too, so people enjoying them.
Okay, so I like this. Q and ranked matches.
How do we have this supply point on? Those pike are pretty good. I like them.
Look how long, I mean, like the pikes are humongously large. I love it.
Yeah, it's super great against the cav meta right now. That's what I wanted to check.
The question is, will they take out monastic?
I mean, their pikes look longer than the monastic lancers.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Someone killed all that? Aww.
For information, these spikes win against hussars as well. They beat any cav.
Okay,
Not
for the
entirely
record,
kill
those
them.
artillery guys are super squishy.
Anyone want to test out the special trick on the Warhammer's Ultimate? Pick him up and carry him in the middle of your troop. See if your unit kills him before you do.
Oh, we already did. We just did that one. I was the first test.
Alright, I was wondering. I was like, I saw that, and I was like, what?
Our base camp is being captured by the enemy.
Rough. It's rough out here, boys.
How can I join the match, guys, with you?
All skills can be blocked really, really easy.
Hello.
I think you just queue up.
Yeah, our GM's looking at the queue monitoring. So if you queue for
They moved the spawn time to the bottom. Perfect. Thank you.
yeah, if you queue up for ranked, yeah, you should be able to get into a match, hopefully.
We cannot lose.
Wait, we were trying to win the first game? I thought we were just messing around.
Well, it's ranked, man. What's your problem?
It's ranked, yeah. How you want to lose your first run?
He's trolling us. Report him. No.
Hacks.
Yeah, where's the report button?
Report button has been disabled.
Oh, there's someone up there. Oh, get him. Bye-bye, Ryu. No prisoners. Why am I getting hit by? I'm getting shot by something. What am I getting shot by? Run away. Okay, those crossbowmen hurt.
Between the crossbows and pikes, I don't know which is getting nerfed first.
I hope.
The enemy captured the point.
Hope not.
You know it'll happen. People will complain.
Our team has captured points. Yet a significant enemy has lost their advantage.
Alright, we're losing.
Enemy has captured.
Oh, they're up there.
Did you guys craft the purple mole or something?
I think some people did, yeah.
Some people have purple, some people have
They
gold.
kill Kaden.
I have the blue one, so I do no damage.
The enemy has captured point B.
Then you got the CMs running around thinking about magic armor.
I'm ready for God tier armor. All just sent out, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready.
God tier armor.
Nice. I survived. I'm hiding up here for a little bit. But those how do you say their names? Falconetti?
Falconetti? Something like that.
Fettuccine, bro. They're called fettuccine gunners.
We're gonna call them the fettuccine.
There you go.
Gunners.
I honestly can't pronounce half those names that are on there, so that's why I didn't try.
Oh, here's the Ballistico guys.
Is it Italian?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's easy to bust through spear sergeants, but those pikes. Oh my god.
Yeah, the pikes are pretty devastating, bro.
Yeah, those gunners die so quick, man.
Yeah,
it might be worth going the defensive route.
But the pikes also is so squishy. You must have cover to them, because if crossbow start shooting, they was like dying so easy.
Yeah, it looks like pikes are really squishy to range units, but anything gets in close, they're dead.
Yes, that's nice unit. I like it.
These pikes are insane.
I don't think the artillery unit are going to be worth as much unless you get a group of them together.
CQB is massive on it. If you can hit them nice and close, it's crazy.
Oh, does anyone know if we lose kits in ranked matches?
Nope, no losses.
No
Oh,
losses.
that's awesome.
No losses? Okay, cool.
It's like a
You when you starting it, you have like description what you lose and what you gain, and
Is there experience? Like, is
I think their
experience
leadership
related?
was like
No,
something.
no.
I'll go check it again.
We got maxed everything, so we don't need to worry about.
No, I know, but in ranked, do you get experience or is it?
no, you don't. In rank, you don't get.
Okay.
Oh, why everyone is fleeing from the battlefield?
Don't run from us.
Winning
You
team.
miss me.
But I didn't see one thing. This is there's like something like leadership in the rank matches.
I'm in the wrong spot.
You look pretty. You look real
Came to
pretty
the wrong
there.
neighborhood, fool.
I know, right? I turned around. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm surrounded."
GG, boys.
But yeah,
game,
the
fellas.
CQB.
Good game, guys.
GG, the
job,
CQB
good
is
job.
the big thing for the gunners.
Good job, first winning team on the ranked.
I wasn't last place, I'm happy.
That was fun.
Fettuccine gunners are good for CQB gunning. That's about it. Like
I
you
don't
have
think
to-
I like those gunners much at all. I want to try the crossbowmen. I mean, they're good if you can keep them far away.
Did you
Oh,
get
yeah,
the 25% accuracy doctrine on them?
Yeah,
I was running my
no,
level one.
actually,
That sounds like
should
no.
put doctrines on
I
them.
didn't even get to use them. They died before I got to use them.
I did the no veterancy.
When you go the top veterancy, they get like 200 range. They can shoot from forever away. And
Where did you get that? From the challenges.
doctrines from the challenges, and
I
you
gotta
can
do that
get
real
a
quick.
solid like 57 added accuracy through veterancy and the doctrine.
Omni, are you in a group? Where do you go? You might have left.
Is it possible to open territory war?
No, I mean that this too much. We need to get everybody in houses. We need to trigger that. It's it's going well into the evening for our GM. No, we're gonna stick to free battles and ranked.
From what I remember, you can attack without a house if somebody with a house attacks.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to turn on territorial wars. There's really no reason to. You can explore all the content and the updates using free battles and ranked matchmaking.
What did I want to do? Oh. Let me challenge it. What do we got? Wait, where was that? Oh, the challenges. My bad. Right. Unit challenges.
Destroy them! Form up!
Did anyone try out the guards? Did you guys like them?
Unit, assemble! Form up! Get in position! Form up! Attack! Capture the point.
Hello.
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 Just making it in here, boy. It's a little late.
Welcome.
The server is currently open for you to explore all the new content and then updates.
Yeah, man. Get diving in on it.
Just watch out for those new pikes.
I like the sound of that.
Not when they stick in you, it hurts bad.
Dude, I still miss my old prefecture pikes, dude. Like the run over trains, man. I miss those things.
Your unit is retreating.
Is there anyone queuing up for ranked battle still?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
We just
Jim.
go on.
You should ask me up.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Sorry, I was just putting doctrines in. My bad.
Oh yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I was just wondering if we were getting another group together.
Yeah, I was seeing if we get more people in the party, but like, I can queue up.
Yeah. Come on, Mortal, jump in here, buddy.
Oh, I'm already in. I'm in a match already.
Sell out.
Man, I was just enjoying that sweet intro video, and then it gets to the end and it says Conqueror's Blade Frontier on it.
Nice. That's where he comes from.
Yeah, it seems
Alright.
like they changed it to 6v6.
Start matchmaking. I'll queue us up. I'm gonna keep messing with doctrines, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't level up the guards yet. Let's do this.
We got rangers in the base camp.
I was wondering how long before someone pulled out Rangers again.
Go
Oh,
Rangers.
not even. I think they came out in the first round. We got new units to test. People were like,
why
Rangers.
Why are you? I guess to test it though, you should probably pull them out a little bit.
Yeah, we really should test Rangers against new pikes.
Oh, I want to test. I don't think necessarily the pikes. I think the people you want to test them against is the those armored crossbowmen would be a counter.
Yeah, that could be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, they can avoid the damage and then shoot them, you know, and they do decent damage.
I want to see how the pikes do against my Imperial guns. That's what I really want to see.
Mount A going to be. Oh, those cannons.
Cannons, I think, are on B.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, there's a bunch of guys over here.
Unit, assemble! Form up! Form up! Unit, assemble!
On them bit.
Get in position!
Yeah, this mall is gonna take a lot to get used to.
Form up! Unit, assemble! Form up! Get in position! Form up! Get in position!
They're after me.
Oh yeah, the using the stamina too is crazy.
Double pikes, that's ugly. Somebody run into that. Oh, somebody is trying to run into it. Run into it. Run into it. Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see that? It leveled the entire... Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think the pike will be beneficial to people's game.
Pike is gonna be used in every territory war defense.
Get in position! Attack! Unit, assemble! Form up! Form up! Unit, assemble! Attack!
That shockwave is pretty cool.
Folks, we meet again.
Go to A. Or B.
Well, we're testing the units. Here's some feedback. The Rattan Rangers get obliterated by Pavis crossbowmen, and the same story for Monastic Knights. They can't even get close or kill them.
Nice, that's gonna be the perfect defense too. Between that and the pikes, territory war defenses are gonna change a lot.
I can say most of people will quit this game. My chat is exploding. They all say they will quit if Expo is OP like this. Monastics don't even get close. No. We tried all cavalry and even reapers. They don't even come close.
I just forward charged some with winged Hussars that were maxed out with doctrines, and I still killed half the unit and left half my unit alive though.
Well, me and Rio Katana also changed. You have to press free on the crossbows and they shoot like 10 arrows a second. Also 250 more pierce damage. We tried and Hussars don't even get close to them.
I would say try musket units against them, see how they do.
I mean, I love how the mall just dismantles armies.
Musket units against the new archers. They do a lot of damage. But you just have to be fast with them, otherwise their unit's dead.
I really like these swordsmen. Call them the... I took out Ren Rangers with the swordsman.
GG, fellas.
GG.
Oh, rising.
Rising to the top.
Alright, Maul Ultimate feels like the spear with how easily it's blocked. So that
how
does
you
kind of
can't block
balance
it?
out taking them into your units.
Hey guys, just a heads up. I just put a note in the announce QA channel. Just we made some changes to the modes for the PTR, just so it allows you guys to be able to test stuff out and get into battles and stuff like that. So these changes have already done. It's just on PTR. That's not reflective of how it's going to be on live, but this is just to allow you guys to test stuff out and whatnot. So ranked battles are going to be open for V1 in the combat arena. Free battles will be open on Westwood for 5v5, and Ghost Town is open for field battles, and that's 1v1. So that way you'll be able to get into battles and explore all the new content and test stuff out and whatnot. So these changes are already done, and yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. And with that, I think I'm going to drop out. I'm going to, if you guys have questions, drop them in the QA chat. Remember to tag someone. Please and thank you. And I hope you guys enjoy your time on it.
Thank you, Drew.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Drew, man.
Thank you.
I want to see how the Reapers do against those guards.
That was just me. Dual grapple through the pikes.
Q, you want to keep doing rank? Oh no, Rising's already out. You're good.
Oof.
I say
Telling you the
let's
life that I'm gonna live.
see what these things can really do in a siege.
Fox, are you here?
Yeah, is that Hyatt?
Fox.
Oh. I mean, where's that? And Hussars, do you go top or bottom veterancy? I've never played them. Probably charge damage. Yeah. Top. Alright, actually. You can do both.
So Rattan Rangers can kill 3 with crossbowmen, Keshiks can't even get close.
Mine Reapers.
Do we have anybody queuing for siege so we can see how the Falconetti gunners react for siege walls?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think they have the sieges activated. Was what they were saying.
They have
I
free battle
see
siege
it and I
activated.
can queue for it. Free battle siege is activated?
Yep, so we can do anything we want in there.
That's hot. That's hot. Desert Fortress, is that the one? No. I'm looking in free battles right now and it just tells me all 3 are field battles. I'll queue up for siege though and see. Yeah, I can queue for siege right now, so if anybody wants to do that, let's check that out.
It looks like while they're in an ultimate, their unit damage goes way down. So if you run into their unit while you're carrying them, it does a lot less damage to you, it looks like.
One queued up for a free battle.
After this game, I will.
I'm doing some testing really quick.
Maybe less.
I kind of want to see how prefecture guards do against the new units. The condo. Yeah, I mean, I'm
totally
testing
gonna give them
Iron
the
Reapers and Hussars right now.
Pikes against Spear Sergeants. The new pikes against Spear Sergeants. See who has better range.
New pikes?
The Fortebraccio pike would totally have the range.
Yeah, I don't see how they would lose. Maybe try help sergeants versus them.
I'm giving them the epic polearm, like all 3 of the epic polearm doctrines, and so they have a charge, and then they have assassination and breakthrough. So this is going to be like,
they're going to be so strong, dude.
it's going to be ridiculous because they're going to be able to poke you from across the continent before you even see them.
So it kind of.
like how they had the little lights above your friggin' level when you're doing multi-hit attacks.
Wow. Yeah, these new pike dismantle hussars.
They ripped through SRs too.
Yeah, like I charged and I lost all of them except for 5.
I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna rage quit with their cavalry.
They're gonna have a instant patch probably.
They're gonna buy a crap load of honor reset tokens is what they're
I don't
gonna
think anyone's gonna really. I mean, if they do rage quit, then they've clearly never played any game that's been patched ever and had changes.
You gotta remember, look how many people got Manassas because they were overpowered. And now if they're worthless against those pikes, they're gonna freak.
I mean, it's the same concept of like League of Legends, or even in that mindset of like what's it called? Any like I said before, any game that has any reworks or any of that sort. Like ESO just went through like a massive rework for a lot of their actual abilities and classes. It's just the way of life, unfortunately.
Ollie, are you in a match?
No, I just got out of one.
Do you want to go into open world and test out some stuff?
That's what we're doing. I got hussars and Iron Reapers if you guys want to test against that.
Watchmen in Asteria, in Algolia, I mean. I wonder if the transport goods will actually be like send this to that thief instead of having to take it yourself, kind of like Black Desert. But I doubt it'll be that. Man, having all these units max takes forever to find the ones you actually want to load in with.
Which mode are players queuing in? Free battles or ranked?
I was asking if anybody wanted to go into open world and test units out.
Oh my god, dude! These just melted a whole thing of Iron Reapers like it was nothing.
What the
Yeah, the
pike?
crossbows are broken.
No, it was the pike.
Yeah, the pikes are definitely broken.
Wow. No, it literally if you run into their
Where the Reapers maxed and
I'm going in the open world.
Yeah.
I'm going in the open world right
Pikes
now.
actually kill Reapers.
Yeah, they just killed every Reaper. I had
Which
max stats
formation?
on it.
Alright, I'm in open world if somebody wants to test. I'm testing.
Okay, come Charuna on
That's
the
great.
right side.
That was crazy. I got that recorded.
I just tested bottom line versus top line on the Pavese crossbowman. Bottom line is good for like the actual break that it has, because it does shoot through anything if someone's blocking. But that top line, there's no one that can actually touch your extra crossbow because of the stun. Once you get hit by that CC, it's over.
Oh, because every
That
time you
over.
hit, right? Yeah.
20% chance. 20% chance for the actual arrow to actually CC you down. So that's 20% chance of each archer that fires for them to actually hit you with a stunning shot.
Alright, does someone want to check if those Vase crossbows can break through a longsword shield? If it's an actual player shield?
Omni, are you coming?
Yes, they can.
I'm in the open world right now. I see a couple of you in the field battles. Who wants to test some stuff
come
out?
to me, Charuna.
By the way, which veterans line did the pikes go that killed the Iron Reapers? Top or bottom?
The multi-target, probably top line.
Did you charge them with Iron Reapers or just auto attack?
I wasn't there for it, but that's my assumption is what they.
Loading Sharuna? There you go. I see battle, but it's still loading.
Alright, well, I got a lot of organizing to do. Got to talk to people, get stuff set up for May. So, thanks, guys, for the runs. Much love to you.
Alright, Death, take care.
See ya.
I'm taking pikes first, okay?
I'll bring out the crossbowmen. They currently have no doctrine, so this is just with their top line.
Oh, but they melt my pikemen.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Did you put the charge doctrine on them?
Oh no, but I will. Not yet.
All right.
Yeah, I've kind of stayed away from the doctrine since no one's going to be really knocking those out off the. I'm going more for just like what the actual base, like max level troop has been feeling. I bought a couple of resets so I can even do them. Just playing that first battle or ranked battle that I did them just with no veteran season. My god, it was a nightmare.
Holy crap! The damage on these shield arbalists.
Press.
Oh yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, shield up and hit 3, and literally they just delete anything that's in front of
If you put the shield up, it does less damage.
It's down, right? With shield up?
Yeah, only half of them actually shoot.
Yeah, I use the shield up for whenever I'm engaging like another set of arbalists.
Oh, Omni, I will bring now artillery unit.
I will bring out the pike militia with the charge. I mean, not pike militia. The new pikemen, whatever their name is.
Okay.
And I will charge into you to see how much it deals.
He's gonna bring out the Federation gunners.
Watch out! Someone join our friendly.
It's just me. It's just me.
All right. Father's
Okay.
just spectating. In my stream, they're asking if this is new music.
Yeah, there's new music that was put into the game.
And this field battle feels new. But then again, I don't field battle randoms too many times in the regular game.
It feels like a lot of the game got a little bit of a facelift as far as like audio and visual goes.
Yeah. And performance-wise, it also feels like it's less laggy.
I noticed that too. I'm glad to know I'm not going crazy.
It's probably because we're on the test server and there's not a lot of people connecting. We won't be able to really know until 21st how effective that'll be.
Makes sense.
If you want these gunners to actually hit the ones that you're using, you actually have to fire in front of them using your one command until they're about 20 meters to 30 meters away, because they won't hit anything.
Is it normal the Maul breaks all the block in one hit?
Only against other mauls. Against the longsword with the autos, it's 3 auto hits, and you can break someone's. The maul, I think, has just a reduced blocking because of the fact that it's a one-handed, just kind of like how the dual blade has reduced. But I'm pretty sure the maul will just one-shot or two-shot any dual blade player at this point.
I just feel like dismounted winged hussars with how long their pikes are.
Oh yeah, no, they do so much damage too. Like I took a quarter damage to my horse with just a poke that wasn't even.
They don't attack that often though, even when they have a unit in front of them. Like they feel like their AI is still a little questionable. And these guys have like crazy doctrines on them. 2 purples and 2 blues and 1 green. The pikeman you're currently fighting? And what was the last unit I brought? I think I brought the new. Oh crap! You're trying to melt my face, aren't you?
I just fired it to see how much damage you hit from the. That was non-shield. I didn't even hit the.
That was like half my HP there. Let's try it again. Let's see if I die from a full volley fire of it instantly.
All right. I'll put on the blunt damage too. I'm bringing him back over.
Let me know when you're ready, and I'll walk to them.
All right, they're about to get in set right now. All right, they're good.
All right, gonna run
Blunt's
to them. Insta death.
Yeah.
And my guy keeps
you-
shaking on the ground.
If they hit the Ironside, so I popped Ironside to go and try and go up against these two. Those stun shots, man, it's ridiculous. Like I went to go swing and it was nothing.
By the way,
when I saw that top line ends in a stun, I was like, oh. A ranged stun.
By the way, Pit Freak just tested the spikes you brought, and they wreck Reapers, Hussars.
Wreck Reapers?
Yeah.
A maxed out Reaper squad?
We can try it. I will retreat from the battle and bring Hussars, but not with the doctrines, but yeah.
I'll work on a Reaper squad to test that as well on my stream.
Okay, then I will bring the spikes and Hussars, and you bring Reapers and the second stuff.
What was the Wing Hussar line that you guys were on? Bottom or top?
I must check. Give me a sec. I need to see how the name is.
Is everyone going all strength for them all here? I've never used a melee weapon before, so it's a whole new world for me.
I run a mix of armor and strength. I tend to go like that in all heavy armors. But yeah, you can go full strength.
Yeah, if you want to be a glass cannon, full strength. If you want to be just like a straight up, more so tanky toughness, put a little bit of armor or toughness. I usually choose toughness because of the health pool bonus. But armor can be good for resistances, but it just comes down to your playstyle.
Has anyone tried the full strength build with it yet?
Yep, I'm full strength.
How you like that? That glass cannon sounds nice, dude. That sounds like my style.
I was hitting for, I think, 9k off of just some of the standard abilities. Anywhere between 9 to 4k.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, and that's with a purple maul. Just the base purple maul you got from unlocking from the chest from the quest line. So I get an extra 13, 16.
I built a Mjolnir with a purple schematic.
Guys, does the game feel more responsive to you? I feel like they improved the netcode.
Don't because we are not few in the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because they don't have that many people on the server.
Yeah, 15 people is a lot easier to manage than a couple thousand, right?
Yes, definitely. Okay.
I changed to a maxed out Iron Reaper as well as a maxed out what are they called? The new shield units.
Sam's and voice.
Looks like Jailblades has a bug when you go invisible, you become invincible for a few seconds.
That is part of the class for their one of the
it is,
abilities.
but this time it's longer, the iframe. It's not just an iframe.
Gotcha.
That's dumb if they increase the iframe.
No, I assume it's a bug because on Frontier they said they fixed it.
Oh my god, he doesn't roll either.
I call it a feature.
Omni?
Yeah.
I'm bringing Hussars and the spike. I'm going.
All right, I have my Reapers and the Shield Squad and that hammer class just as a filler.
I must wait 10 seconds to attack you.
Sounds good, buddy.
We're gonna be testing those Jav Sergeants too against some of those units. It was requested for Jav Sergeant.
So, oh, go ahead.
If anybody finds a unit that can kill this Pavis crossbowmen 1 versus 1, let me know.
Yeah, it will be.
I think their counter is gonna be siege and a charge, like a sneaky charge.
Imperial Gunner Volley is the only thing just because of the rate of fire and spit that it had. I'll bring them out just in case.
And they
Alright,
outrange
who
them
wants,
too.
who wants to try the free battles out?
I want to
Sorry,
try
who
some
wants to-
kind of
But
battle.
ranked doesn't work. Let's go free battle, siege battle.
Omni, I'm go first with pikes.
Yeah, I'm going first with the maxed out Reapers.
So the actual Pavese Crossmen outrange every other range right now. They got 111 in comparison to the other
Yes,
troops.
but they do less damage from afar unless you use this.
Does it actually? Does that actually apply in game that they have that range? Sometimes the
Yeah,
numbers.
if you look at the basic attributes, it might be a little bit different for in game, but I was watching them just like snipe. The damage does fall off, but if you're trying to run away or whatever, they'll just like Chris Cal you to death.
Who are you talking about? What units?
Wait,
Pavese Crossbows, the new crossbow unit, they have 111
Oh
base.
yeah, I know, it's freaking insane.
By the way, these crossbowmen, they are like the old Rattan Rangers. They one shot any light hero, even with his horse.
Come on,
So
Omni,
Aruna,
charge.
so Aruna, hold on. You want to switch to a different voice channel so we can coordinate? Want to go to
Yeah,
lobby?
yeah, okay, we can go.
Let's
we
go
can
to the lobby.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in free battle. I'm already
Alright.
queued for it, so whenever everybody
Yeah,
gets in.
we're queued up.
Siege battle for the win.
Dude, that that transparent search timer kind of got me there. But didn't
Oh
see it
yeah, the whole UI update is really nice.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how some of these changes look under an actual stress load.
And is it just me, or does the visuals look a little bit better for like buildings and stuff?
Now they improved the
I don't notice. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to go back and look at something. But I don't feel like I
don't know.
notice anything.
Like I'm running around Angolia, and like there's this really bright green house that I never noticed, and like a couple of houses that are like bright blue, a couple of camps that look a little bit better. So I think it's like just the colors are a little bit more popping, I guess.
I've just noticed one tiny small change. They added an animation to your horse. If it falls from a high height, he like bows down to its knees for a second and struggles to get back up.
Oh, cool.
There totally is an update for the scenery and such. So what you're noticing is actually a thing.
Okay, cool.
It's just me not noticing.
Kage, just put us all in the god armor, and then we'll see. Then Pavis can't do anything. The Pavis Crossman literally can't do anything to anybody. It'll be great. Full balance.
We're doing free battle siege, right? That's what everyone's searching for.
Yeah, some people are doing field battles. Some are doing the actual matchmaking.
Somebody said the ghost town is a 1 versus 1. What's this about?
Yeah.
No, Ghost Town is a 1v1.
I'm trying to queue. I don't find any.
It was a system announcement.
Okay, I see. Somebody tried to queue for ghost town, I guess, in free battles. Second one.
I don't even see that. All I see is field
Press
battles.
G and the second field battle. Wait, that's wrong. Yeah, it's a second field battle. It's just a map ghost town.
Oh, okay.
Free battles and field battles the second one. Okay, nice, I found a match.
Alright, I'll try just regular siege queue, 'cause that looks like it has activity on it.
Yeah, you can try.
We probably don't have enough people in here to get a full siege going, though.
Yeah,
Do we?
there's a lot of people outside maybe, that's why.
Real quick, I will say avoid siege. There's just not enough people. So
Yeah,
like
that's what I
I
was
would
thinking.
try to steer you all towards
Yeah, it
the
should
other
just
list.
go ghost down everybody on 3 battles. It's 1 versus 1 and I found it in 2 minutes.
Unit, assemble! Form up! Our team has captured.
Alright, Mortal, I'm coming. Hold on.
Alright, well, we're gonna probably test the Imperial Pikes too against the new Pikes. If you have the new Pike unit,
Oh, I can
I'm
bring
gonna
those.
go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't have them on me right now, but that'll be something we can do after.
Gotcha. Alright, let's see what we got here. I need to bring these guys, the ranged guys, and pikes. Boredom. I don't know if I can. No, yeah, you can't bring all 3.
Yeah, there's not enough.
I should go Carnifex, but whatever.
Yeah, I think the Carnifex set is gonna be the meta thing to run. Like a mixture, just because that 4-piece is gonna be disgusting for that plus 10 to all attributes.
So I noticed that like you just sidestep with them all.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can dodge quite as easily with the Maw as you can with other weapons. Seems like it's built a little bit more for raw power and less mobility.
We'll see. All right, where you at? Where you at? I see.
I'm yeah, just to the west.
High tower, nice house.
Oh yeah.
There.
Yeah, I don't know where did I get that?
Sorry, men in tights over here. You know.
Oh yeah.
We captured a point. Your unit is retreating.
I had to represent my boy Buck and Formless. You know what I mean?
Do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
I
literally
pursued at the same time.
Yeah, it said the server's busy. Try again when I did that.
Nice. Dun dun dun.
I'm also running no doctrines on the units as well at the current moment. I'm not sure if you.
The what?
I was saying I'm not running any doctrines. I have some, but I haven't put any on at the moment.
Oh, I do have the new doctrines on those units just to test them. But if you want, gotcha. we can just retreat really quick.
No, it's fine. I'm testing the old jabs and I'm testing the.
Are you doing Jav Sergeants?
Yep, I'm gonna try the Jav Sergeants against
the shields. Okay.
Yeah, the Pavis Gunners to see how bad or good this goes, and then I'm gonna try the Imperial Gunners.
Oh, you the crossbowmen. Okay.
Yeah. Triangle.
Imperial Javs, the sergeants, Jav Sergeants. To see the damage.
Those are 2 different units.
Yeah, no, the Jav Sergeants, and then the other ones.
Yeah, if you want the more piercing ones, it'd be Jav for sure. Oh, okay, so I gotta learn this really quick. So they have direct fire, they have toggle shields.
And the slot 3 ability is the one that does crazy ridiculous damage.
Wow, if you press 3, you're dead.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You can start shooting because that's about what this would be like. Is just trying to charge at them.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, they're just getting melted.
Who's getting melted?
Holy
The jabs. The
Yeah,
jabs
I
got
don't know how to deal with this Pavis crossbow. They're
Nasty.
really OP.
Who wants to bet the new swordsman beat Men-at-Arms?
I think they do. They're pretty strong with that shock. Dude, that shock is pretty awesome. It becomes blunt damage, I believe.
It's the stun, man. That's the big thing. It's got to have a reduction to that stun
look
ability
at
because you were
this.
stunning the.
Look at this wall. Look at the wall they can make. Look at this wall.
Yeah, the shield wall on F2 when you shield up and they.
Dude, they
block
get a
the-
shield wall and they can attack you.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah, they stun not only troops but heroes when they fire at you with the Pavis
I lost
crossbowman.
one unit, by the way.
Well, to give you the idea of what Pavis crossbowman can do, we tried all the cavalry, they just obliterate them in seconds. They can't
Yeah,
even
it's gonna-
get close.
It's not gonna. This is gonna be one of those because if you get behind them, they won't fire at you. That's the big thing. So it's gonna be a matter
They
of
do
rotating.
fire everywhere.
They weren't firing at me when I bought a
Maybe you
unit
can
of
shield.
cavalry behind them when they're in shield wall formation, not when they're just auto when you don't have the shield wall. on.
Formation is not for doing damage. I guess it's just for holding a point or taking ranged fire.
Yeah. So if I'm correct, once I enter into this range, which should be 111 right now, it should start firing if you take off if you hit 2 again.
Can they, whenever they're in that shield formation, can they fire from the sides? Can they fire at like the sides, or is it just the front? that
Only
they
the
fire
side. The sides will fire behind them and around.
Oh,
yeah, so at 85 meters, they're hitting me already.
That's pretty far.
In comparison, I don't understand why these mortar guys don't do much damage. They have 5,000 damage, but they
The
can't.
mortar guys can actually destroy cover as well.
Yeah, but their damage is kinda low.
So
Can
while
they
I'm
just kill
volley,
them with dual blades with light arm.
They can't shoot that far.
yeah, so the volley fire has you beat in distance and range, but that's the only way. And I'm still taking damage, but they are outranging you currently until you remove that shield wall. But I wasn't doing any damage.
Yeah, I had to like actually tell him to attack.
Yeah.
I'm on
Right,
the.
then
Also,
what
I'm
we can
healing.
say-
Hold on. Let me get off this. Oh, it's healing.
Well, I mean, they weren't even hitting your shields, and it could be also because of the actual terrain, but I've been watching them hit the shields, and it's doing no damage to you or your troops. So yeah, shield wall against guns for the Pavis will beat Imperial Gunners if it's a close enough CQB comp. We're about 85 meters from each other, and the Gunners are just getting obliterated still.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Did anyone have managed to find a big battle?
Dude, the effect of them shooting is crazy, dude.
Yep. That's the what, a rate of fire increase as well that you just popped, or the one?
Yeah,
ability?
it's the bend bolts.
Yep.
That's nasty, dude. That's nasty, and it drops. Let's see how they do against you.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Like this
Oh, wow.
is especially with the stun shot.
Jesus. These guys are no joke.
Yeah.
I've only lost half so far. Do you want to test the shields against something, or was those all your units?
That was all the troops that I bought out that time, just because of the leadership. But I'm gonna bring. I can bring the shields if you'd like, or something of that sort. Or are you doing?
I want to see. I want to see men at arms versus the new guys.
Gotcha. I'll bring men at arms then. Top line or bottom line?
I would like to see them with the most defense, maybe. Just see how they do, because I got my guys at all attack mostly. They're the top line, so I'd like to see how they do against a defensive men at arms.
Gotcha. I was also just looking at squares.
Alright, everybody here, let's try to do a siege battle, I guess.
I'm gonna retreat them this match.
Just go to free battle, siege battle, and if we can get it, that would be nice. Just gonna chill in queue for a while.
Man, I wish they would just leave this server open all the time. Be easier to make videos.
Yeah, I second that.
Alright. Mortal, is there anything else you want me to bring?
Just those. I guess you could bring the.
Do you want to see the pikes at all? I mean, the pikes just they destroy Iron Reapers and Hussars. I can tell you that right now. Like,
I wanted to see what the slow walk. Yeah, I wanted to see what the slow walk would do from the Imperial Sergeants or whatever they're called. The other pike.
Imperial Pike versus that.
Yeah, I want to see what those do.
I'm gonna get rid of those the crossbowmen then.
Gotcha.
Grab those pike.